There's a lot of research showing that African American parents and ethnic minority parents, generally, especially in the U.S., in a lot of the areas that these kind of issues are studied, they are very early on preparing their children for the world of diversity and also for the world of potential discrimination. You have both sides to that. But they're certainly talking about issues of race and what it means to be a different race and when it matters and when it doesn't matter. And we just find that generally. And I think that's part of their adaptation to being numeric minority in a culture. In contrast, what we find is that a lot of white parents don't have that same orientation. They often think that it's maybe better to be colorblind with their children when they're younger, not to mention race, not to talk about it. And you think, well, why? And they think that we've talked to many parents in their studies on this. And the parents will say things like, well, I don't want to talk about it because if I talk about it, it'll create a problem. So they sort of have this view that if you talk about race, you are creating the problem. And what we're finding is that children are aware of race very early.